Hey there, sports fans! Rivo here for Cowboy Gaming. Let's see what we can do today. Back to Shaman it is. Well, Abomination blows up all my totems, so I don't want that. Alarmo bot does nothing, so it's an Imp Master. Wow, another Alarmo bot, eh? Ain't gonna take them, not when there are really handy knife jugglers around there. Now, you've heard me say I don't like Cleave, particularly for Warrior, but it's a bit different with Forked Lightning. You might go, well, it's doing the same thing, you know, it's doing 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions, but Shaman has a spell power totem, so like a lot of the time this can turn into 3 damage, which is a huge difference. Like, Lightning Bolt's also fine, but Forked Lightning is better than the Warrior equivalent as far as I'm concerned. So starting off a fairly fastish deck here. Like, the Ghoul's okay for Shammies because of all the sort of totems and stuff you make. Like, the deckhand's also okay, to be honest. I'm going to take the deckhand there. I'm assuming I might get a weapon. There we go, we got a weapon. That's cool. That's what we want to see. So everything we've picked up so far has been cheap. So I kind of would have liked something else here. We're taking the Molten Giant simply because the other 2 cards were awful. You know, really, that's about it. Okay, finally, something that's not 2 or 3 mana, that's nice. Let's pick up some more expensive cards here. We got all the cheap stuff worked out. Like, Earthshock's okay, but we just need to get this 4, 5, and 6 mana thing really sorted out here. Could do with maybe 1 more 2-drop, to be honest. It's just crazy how this stuff works out. Okay, come on, 4 mana and 5 mana cards. This is way too much. And then you go and throw an axe with a like an actual like 5-drop that we really need. So tedious having to get rid of that axe. And these are all bad cards. It is turning out to be just terrible. Oh, a hex, that's nice. We need that for our opponent's expensive stuff, right? Just can't believe, like, we've been offered nothing at all at 4 and 5 mana. This is absolutely crazy. This is just insane. I've just never seen anything like it. I'm almost tempted to take the raid leader there, given how cheap this deck is, but like, what is going on here? It's crazy stuff. This is like ridiculously fast, this deck. And we're gonna have the assassin as like a late finisher. It's like, where are all the Darkind Dwarves and the Chillwind Yetis and, you know, the 2-headed ogres and Stranglethorn Tigers, you know, it's like... Where's my Earth Elementals and Fire Elementals? And then I get a hand like this, which is pretty much the most expensive hand possible. I'm going to throw them all away, because I want a 1-drop. When I'm playing another... Oh, Jesus Christ! Everything in my deck costs 1 and 2 mana!
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
And I'll draw them all, like, turn 5 or something like that. Yeah, of course, another card that costs 3 mana. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely you're going to give me that. My deck with so many 1 and 2 mana cards.
Ready for action!
Wow. Like, that's his combo for getting 6 damage in. Beautiful. Was it really worth it? No, it wasn't, was it? It wasn't worth it at all.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, we didn't get any lightning storms. That would have been nice. So he's suffering a lot from overload here. He's not going to like this turn that much.
Push forward.
Overload can indeed be a bit expensive when you're going second.
For this.
I don't think we should take any risks here. Don't want to lose my 4/7 if he can silence the totem there, or deal with it in any number of ways. Really need that hex though. My opponent's just going to make it like an Earth Elemental and I have to run everything into it to kill it.
I wonder.
Truth is my shield.
I rest my case, really? Ooh. More favours. That's a massive favour off the top of the deck there.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Don't blink.
Of course.
Just me and Mr. Bite.
There we go, balls on the table.
To Northrend.
I feel icky.
Doesn't feel that great from him there, I'm not gonna lie. That feels pretty weak sauce. I'm not quite sure how well this deck's gonna do. I think the answer is not that well, but it will get a few wins just to the sheer speed of it. It'll like lose to all the ridiculous decks, but it'll beat the other average decks, I think, just with its speed.
Light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
I'm going to keep this Fire Elemental because it's my only one, and it's really good. And I feel like I should be drawing a lot of early game stuff, since that's pretty much every card in my deck. So it feels that when occasionally I get offered a late game card, I should probably take it. I'm going to lead out with the Swamp Ooze rather than the Knife Juggler, because generally the first minion you play gets killed by a...
Wanna blow something up?
Wow, I mean, come on. How unlucky do I have to be for that to happen?
Eleventh's guide.
I think there's like a 35% chance or something of that happening. My opponent doesn't have a play, so that's awesome. That fills me with happiness.
With me, friend.
So obviously I'm making him first, because if there's no other minions, don't have to pick anything up. And we can play like the Knife Juggler next turn and make a totem to beat something up.
Put this apple on your head.
So what I shoot here depends on what we do. Cool.
Eleventh's guide.
Challenge accepted.
And because it's a healing totem, I'll beat up his 1-1 as well and just heal back up straight away afterwards. Molting Giant. It's losing its hair. Well, it's got no hair, of course. It's all got burnt off.
Eleventh's
Yeah, whatever.
guide.
Guess I'm gonna beat your stuff up, really.
Challenge accepted.
Hey, catch!
Yeah, it's not very good, is it, Lightspawn?
Is someone injured?
It falls over to a silence. Oop. And we'll heal back up again. How good is that? I'm going second as well here. As he makes attempt number 2 with the Lightspawn.
I wonder.
That's a good start. Can we do it again? No. No, we cannot. I'm pretty certain we just ignore the Lightspawn.
Hey, catch!
For the moment. That is fine.
Oh!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ready for this?
How lucky! Just thinking, wouldn't it be nice if we get that totem again? So I do have 2 other totems already out, so 50-50 chance. Oh, he's finally done his Holy Nova. Do you see how? And he even maybe played it super fast there. Just maybe should have thought about that first, whether he could have like done anything with the light spawn.
I wonder.
Like maybe killed my taunt totem some other way or silenced it and then beat up my 4/5 and then Holy Nova'd afterwards to heal up. He doesn't want his light spawn to die. He doesn't really have a choice in the matter. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Your deckhand.
Eyes are open.
Don't blink.
Fancying my chances around now.
Truth is my shield.
Seems fine. You know, you're not winning this race. Like... Why would you attack me there? It's not something that's going to end well for you.
Well played.
Yeah, he definitely should have like took out my 4/6 or something there. My 8/8 giant was gonna pound away quite quickly. You know, give himself like a turn to survive. Yeah, maybe we get to like 5 or 6 wins with this deck, I think.
Thrall versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, the elements will destroy you.
I'm going to keep the Crazed Alchemist because obviously I can turn his totems inside out. And give myself a 5/1 Imp Master. Yeah! No. No, I won't be doing that. Well.
You love my new recipe.
Don't have a choice. I've got to give him a 2/3, and I can't not play it. At least it's a little bit less threatening now. Like I can just make an Imp Master deal with the fairy.
What to do?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Interesting choice to buff up there.
Let the dark in.
Healing totem? Come on, one time, healing totem. Woo.
Elements guide me.
Oh. Yeah, no, it still died. It got the 1 health and it died. I thought it would have survived. that is cruel, isn't it? Like the number goes back up from 0 to 1. I'm like, yes, and then it dies anyway. Oh. Brutal, man.
I wonder.
Like, because if you have the healing totem at the same time as Baron Geddon, the healing totem survives. Because it, like, Baron Geddon goes off, turns the healing totem into a 0/0, and then it heals for 1 and it survives. So, I thought the Imp Master would work the same way, apparently not. That's a pretty cool draw.
I smell blood. Elements guide me.
So, you know, these cards are always really threatening in these kind of games. You know, your opponent's pretty much always going to kill it straight away, because he's got to assume I've got some overload. He's after a spell power. He has a lightning bolt.
What does the future hold? Elements guide me.
Forgot to attack with this guy. I just didn't see him. He was hidden in stealth. Yep, that card pretty much is how you're gonna win. As he gets the 3-for-1 me there.
What to do?
Truth is my shield.
Everyone's playing Sunwalkers against me today. This is ridiculous. What is going on with all these Sunwalkers?
Problem.
Well, I'm glad I got my fire elemental to match his. I'm sure he's got a second one in there.
I wonder.
Of course he's got a second one in there. It's just other people who get the ridiculous cards. Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Double lightning bolt, why not?
silver moon shall not fall.
I have to just play the Uther out. I can't hold on to it in case he makes a weapon. You know, if he had a weapon by now, I think he would have played it, so... We just have to lob it out there and try and beat him up. Since he has more cards than me, we gotta, you know, we gotta try and kill the guy. You know, the longer the game goes on, the more it is he's just going to win. Because he might have like 4 fire elementals in there.
What to do?
I don't know why we're sat here waiting, I mean... Just play your cards.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Just me and Mr. Bite.
Yep. Kind of expected the healing totem there, didn't think I'd get the taunt totem another time, so it's like, what do we want to beat up here?
Remember, kill the lust.
So now we'll just draw all of our 1-drops now for the rest of the game. Opponent will make a lightning storm and that'll be that. Like I said, you know, we'll beat the average decks, but there's no way we can deal with the actual, like, good decks. You know, with our no Dark Iron Dwarves and Jowin Yetis and stuff like that. This is ridiculous. You have 3 cards in your hand. It can't be that hard to just play them and beat me up.
What to do?
Feel the power.
Like, how was that hard? Tell me again how that was hard. It wasn't, was it? It wasn't hard at all. Why did that take you a minute? Hey, guess what? I lose. Like, there's no getting back into that one. As he churns out infinite 2/2s with taunt.
Thrall versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
For Doomhammer.
Decent hand against Pally. Shame we're going second, but still a decent enough hand.
I feel icky.
Elements guide me.
That's fine, because we can just play the Leper Gnome next turn. Since we've only got 1 mana. Yeah, of course you got a Swamp Ooze. Like, everyone always has the Swamp Ooze handy.
I feel icky.
And he'll also have the Argent Protector this turn. or the Shattered Sun Cleric.
Wonder.
No? Really? Wow. Well, there's no point, like, attacking into the noble sacrifice there.
Pandaria will be ours.
Yeah, I guess we hex that, right? Well, no, it's not damaging me. Just it's like, just make the harvest golem. Hex when he does something that actually matters. Like, we've only got one hex, there's no point wasting it on something that's going to nibble away. Like, wait for the blessing of kings or something. Yeah, much better. Please put a divine shield on it as well. Okay. It was eye for an eye. Oh, the cad. He tricked me. He's so tricky.
X marks the spot.
Who plays eye for an eye? Well, this guy does, obviously. Like, 99 times out of 100, that is noble sacrifice. Okay. I feel I need to make some totems here.
Die, lad.
In the hope of getting a taunt totem for his inevitable big guy. I'm feeling a Cult Master would be pretty good for my deck right now.
For the crusade!
Well, at least we can deal with that.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Elements guide me.
Might as well start beating him up. I am shocked that you have it. I mean, you could see him thinking about it last turn, and he was like, yeah, nothing actually dies from the consecration.
don't have enough mana.
You don't have enough mana. Oh, overloaded. Sad times. I guess I'll just have to make him instead.
Why?
What did I play that had overload? What was it? Oh yeah, my weapon, of course. Completely forgot about that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Don't blink.
Now that is pretty handy. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was quite good. So we've got to kill, like, all of his stuff this turn.
Suck steel. Don't blink.
I smell blood.
Drink with me, friend.
And maybe at some point we can get the Taunt Totem, so I don't feel like I'm going to die as soon as he plays one card with charge.
Reporting for duty.
Yay! It's a Taunt Totem! I'm just so happy.
Don't blink.
So again, I'm just gonna kill his guy, so
Guide me.
that he doesn't just win with like a Blessing of Kings and a Consecrate.
I hope you like my invention.
But he's staying lethal down pretty big here. Ah, he's got Defender of Argus, right? No? Okay. Another Sword of Justice, yeah. Not really what you wanted there. Nice Divine Favor. That's why he couldn't play it. So he had a pretty nuts hand, apart from, well, some of the weak things. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's time to go.
Challenge accepted.
Elements guide me.
Eye for an eye was a bit weird. But, you know, he did have a pretty strong, you know, double sword. He's pretty crazy. He had a Blessing of Kings in there, and a True Silver Champion, and a Consecration, so, you know, he had a solid enough deck. He just sort of fleshed out with a few really weak picks, like that 1/7.
For doom
That felt a bit
the
ugly.
elements will destroy you.
Not sure I want any of these cards. Feels like making my weapons pretty important. You know, I can't really afford to Lightning Bolt like in the first couple of turns and just get overloaded. I can maybe hold on to the Brewmaster.
Put this apple on your head.
It feels like I really want to make one of my 2 Stormforge Jacks. Is there?
Don't mess with Tusk.
So obviously the crazy thing here would be to like give this +1/+1 and shoot the 1/1. Like that would be insane. That would be like off the scale for how good that would be.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, I'm just amazing at this game today. Like, oh, so good. How lucky was that? Yeah, now he has to waste a lightning storm and get overloaded.
Just me and Mr. Fight.
And we just get to beat him up the turn after since he's got no mana.
You love my new recipe.
My eyes are open.
So, you know, Lightning Storm's pretty cool, but it also has that big downside with the overload, and, you know, it screwed up his turn 4. Just couldn't do anything, and... now he just ends up pretty much getting beaten up because of it.
Don't rush me.
Of course.
Makes some guys with taunts. You can Brewmaster, pick it up, put it back down, like that. That seems pretty good, right? Yeah.
Where shall I strike?
Drink with me, friend.
Don't rush me.
For not a time.
We'll get round to beating him up eventually. We're just beating up all his minions, and as soon as he makes that one big minion, we just hex it. Lightning Storm number 2. Like, must be nice.
X marks the spot.
Elements guide me.
Where shall I strike?
It's like, that's what it feels like to actually have got some good cards. Cheeky little guy there.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
How about a healing totem? I hear they're pretty good.
Feel the power of the wind. Feel the power of the wind.
That's some pretty rubbish cards he's got going on there. Yay! Healing totem, it does exist.
Push forward.
Die, landlubber. Yeah.
I smell blood. Elements guide me.
Yeah.
Elements guide me.
Let's keep his board clear. Keeping boards clear is good.
Feel the power.
Wow, 3 wind speakers. Yeah, they're not great, are they? Not great cards at all.
Drink with me, friend.
And then he returns it to his hand anyway. Why not just play the 3-2 and give it... He probably thinks you have to have a minion in play to play Youthful Brewmaster. It doesn't quite work out that way, unfortunately.
Die, landlubber.
Yeah, he suddenly realised he's dead. He's like, yep. I've had some crazy games these last few days. It's just really struggling just to try and get a regular mana curve going. You know, the cards I'm being offered in drafts are out there, really. So the Shaman.
For Doomhammer, the elements will destroy you.
I'm just going to try and pick up my weapon. I just feel it has tons of value. However, I do have my Swamp Ooze, which is very nice.
X marks the spot.
And I like that I've made a 2-3 there, so Fort Lightning doesn't really cripple me.
If I roll need. Die, landlubber.
Also, it's going to be Lightning Storm again, because that's all everyone plays against me. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy enough with that. That doesn't bother me. Why am I not surprised? Oh, how lucky!
Die, landlubber.
Now my opponent is overloaded. Well, I have guys.
Elements guide me.
Die, landlubber.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bloodlust around now.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Beat him up for 6, I guess.
Die, landlubber.
Elements guide me.
Since we got an Earth Elemental, or a Fire Elemental even next turn. And this Assassin's got Stealth, so that potentially can hit for a lot. And you're dead. Nice. That works for me. I mean, look at it, he's still got 6 cards in his hand here.
Elements guide me.
Way too slow of a deck. I didn't think my deck was particularly good there. He just didn't want to kill the stuff I made, really. You know, if you're on like turn 7 and you still have 6 cards in your hand. Ugh, like what have you been drafting? Yet another chamois! Come on!
For Doomhammer.
This is crazy stuff!
Will destroy you.
What is it with all these chamois? Let's, again, just try and aggressively pick up my, weapon. Nope. Still no weapon. Well, I have a rock biter weapon, but that's not a weapon.
Greetings,
Not the weapon we want to see.
Greetings, friend.
A little bit of me wants the coin and put them both out there, and a little bit of me says, yeah, he's just gonna Fort Lightning. But I also want to, like, coin into this Yeti. So... let's not coin just yet. Fine, works for me. No problems with that at all.
Elements guide me. I smell blood.
That's actually the totem I wanted there, the 1/1 totem. If he makes the healing totem though, I'm gonna cry. Good. That is fine. Doesn't matter what you kill, doesn't matter. Makes no difference.
First kill.
I have my Yeti. Mission accomplished.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Hmm. Handy little card to draw right there. He's after a bit of spell power there, I can feel it. Oh.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Yeah, and of course now he draws his axe, like the turn after I play the use, of course. I'm now going, yeah, you know, he doesn't have any weapons. Oh, look. Sure enough, the turn after I play the use. Right on cue. There's his weapon.
Put this apple on your head.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Of course.
Now, I'm still a little bit worried about the bloodlust there, so... Also don't want him killing this and then using the 1-1 to take the shield off the 3-3 there.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
There's a giant we're never going to play, right?
Of course.
Remember, Kel'Thuzad!
Yeah, definitely should have just killed his 6-6 there with these two. What? Just trying to get a little bit of extra value out of this farce here.
I wonder.
Keep it around for a turn longer.
You've got to be kidding me!
Harvey's Golem doesn't quite cut the mustard there.
Of course.
Not really what we wanted to see. I think he definitely should kill my 2-3. In case I've got a bloodlust to, you know, obviously kill him at that point. It's a pretty cool fire elemental that turn. Yay! If you can make a taunt totem, so can I. Now I have two things with taunts. I mean, what else can I do but from play an axe here? Alright? Well, I mean, play a Molten Giant. Like, and I'll put him on 8 to kind of hopefully force him attack my Molten Giant.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Like I said, I always felt I'd do okay against the average decks, but just get crushed.
X marks the spot.
Elements guide you.
Not sure there's anything in my deck to do the last 4 points of damage with, though. Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? Why not have yet another fire elemental? He should maybe kill my healing totem there. I don't know. Feels like
Elements guide you.
feels like a bloodlust can do something. Well, I could definitely, like, buff it up. Potentially. Give it Wind Fury. Because he still kills me over 2 turns. Whether he attacks me or he attacks the healing totem on that turn. So it makes sense for him to kill the healing totem, so I have less ways of potentially winning.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back.
For Doomhammer.
But yeah, I mean, this isn't a fantastic deck. You need, like, way more fire elementals. You know, because that card's just ridiculous. And, you know, I also drew my axes at the wrong time, and... you know, making that ooze in that game, that was funny. And then him drawing his Stormforge axe the turn afterwards. Wholly predictable.
I smell blood.
Fan of Knives. Oh, okay.
Not a morning person.
And we have a floating Imp Master instead. He finally realised he should beat me up. He's like, yeah, I should probably
X marks the spot.
probably start beating him up, right?
Elements guide me. Give that minion a turn to get ready.
So I want him to beat me up a little bit more so I can get this Molten Giant down pretty quick.
Elements guide me.
Apparently that's not going to happen as I gain some life back. You sure about that? Well, you kind of always want to kill something when you play your guys out, but you've just gotta play it.
The light protects me. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Do I really want to hex that? Yeah, I think I do. He's got one card in his hand, so...
X marks the spot.
Nice Yeti. Gives him another thing to worry about here.
Magic shall not save you.
Molten Giant just keeps getting cheaper. Probably not what he wanted to see right there. He just ran out of gas a bit early, really.
Ready for this?
Well played.
I thank you.
You call that
I give up.
Yeah, his deck just suffered slightly from cheapitis, which is what I had the other day with that first Warlock video. You know, he had a nice fast deck, and my weapon sort of beat his stuff up, and he carried on making 2-drops after sort of I was making the big guys. Like, he had a similar problem to me, you know, not really that much sort of 4 and 5 mana.
Shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Well, this isn't bad, you know. 1-drops are really important against Warlocks. Especially this one, so like if he makes the 1/3, you know, we're still okay anyway.
I smell blood.
Like, I could have, like, coined into an axe, but let's play the axe next turn, and then have the raider the turn after.
Elements guide me. First.
Do I have to?
First kill.
So there might be a Hellfire waiting for us. Potentially, but
The spot?
like that's fine because he's made a Blood Imp. If it kills his Blood Imp, I consider that to be a result.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Well, we could go for the Spell Power Totem and then we just get to destroy him. And if we don't get it, we just, you know, oh. And of course we do, how lucky.
Elements guide me.
Thailand.
First kill.
If we don't, then we just, you know, beat it up with the Raider and the weapon.
Give me a quest.
It's not good enough. Yay! No more Blood Imp. This makes me happy.
I am not a morning person.
I feel icky.
First kill. Elements guide me.
I don't care. I don't care about his questing adventure. I've got all these guys. You know, he needs a Shadow Flame. That's not a Shadow Flame. Or he loses. Like, he's just lost here. Should probably beat up my Imp Master, right? That seems like the best thing to beat up. Well, no, he has to beat up a 2-drop, doesn't he?
I wonder. First kill.
Let the dark in.
This is gonna be a good turn from him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Handle it.
Not a good turn. I'm not sure what the thank you was for. Real life.
I thank you. First kill.
Leper Gnome's always got to get the killing blow. That's just how it is. Yay! We made it! We got there to 7 wins. Wow. It's not a, like, it's an okay deck, but there's nothing overpowered about it. I think if I'd had maybe like 2 more hexes or 2 more fire elementals, I would have been going, wow, this deck's really good.
Brawl versus Anduin.
But as it is, it sort of gets to that stage around sort of turn 6 onwards where you're going, please don't make anything scary. I kind of have to keep the hex, because I've only got 1.
I feel icky.
What you doing? What you doing with your 1 mana? There we go. There we go. We have action.
Elephants guide me. I can't do that.
Wow, and Bloodsail Raider next turn, so you know this is just like a power-packed start here. Apparently not. Sad times.
X marks the spot.
Let's just beat him up. I don't care. I think we've got to be aggressive here. Yep, that card sucks. It's never been good. And it never will be good. Oh, Malapanome's going through some work, isn't he?
Must consider.
I smell.
Oh, finally he's playing something. I was wondering if he'd forgotten. A little bit worried about mind control or something here, you know, just...
My eyes are open.
My Hearthstone sense is tingling. Feeling like a shadow madness or something.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, it's not the best right now, Crazed Alchemist, is it? Doesn't feel that strong.
Pause.
I wonder if that gives him back to 3 health if I do that. Should we just see as an experiment?
You love my new recipe. X marks the spot.
Yeah, I thought it might stay like a 3-3 or something there. It's interesting. Even though you're swapping the health and toughness, like its total health is still remember as being 3. Yeah, this Molten Giant's like never getting played.
Not a morning person.
Don't rush me.
Yeah, heals back up as well. How good is that? Out of range of his 4-4 for the turn. Wow, just imagine if I'd gone like Bloodlust last turn and kill you. So sick.
You call that a
Don't rush me.
This Molten Giant's so pathetic. You know, this is why I don't like the card. Yeah, it's like my opponent can make his for 5 mana. Like, I can't do a thing about mine. That's a nice draw. Which to beat it up with.
Of course.
Why do you suck so much, Molten Giant? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit here with my unusable card. Like, wishing it was something good. This is so pathetic. Just so pathetic.
What you want?
I mean, he must be thinking, what on earth's in my hand that I'm not playing here? I love it when they've got the game won and they take 2 hours over, like, deciding what to do. I always find that's particularly beautiful. Like, it feels beating me up for 15's okay, but yeah, kill all my minions. I mean, that
We
works.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
Apparently it takes 2 hours as well over what to do.
Are you ready for this?
Like, my turns take exactly 1.5 seconds, and then he sits there debating for a minute. Why didn't you heal the light spawn up and give it some health? Wow, still can't play my Molten Giants. Yeah! South Sea Deckhand, baby! Awesome! And he's still there debating what to do when face down with a 2-1. I mean, really? Really? Are you going to sit there and think rather than just attacking? Like, what are you doing to be sat there thinking? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yes, and now I can play my Molten Giant. Oh, joy of joys, 'cause it's so good.
Well played.
No, that wasn't a well played at all. Okay, you're not going to attack me? We're just going to sit there for another minute, waiting for you to do something? So, like I said, you know, when I finally came up against a deck that wasn't terrible, I was going to lose. And that's exactly what happened there. Let me guess, 155 gold and a pack, obviously, and a golden, let's think, a golden South Sea deck. Okay, it's a massive decize and 150 gold, so I was 5 gold out there. Let's see what we open out of the pack anyway. Hey look, it's another terrible pack. Not big surprise, but you know, happy enough to make it to 7 wins. So, you know, that's always the plan here. And then maybe, hopefully, at some point, we get a ridiculous deck and manage to get up to 12 wins again. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking the video out. Don't forget about the sort of Facebook page and all the things that we got going for you. And until next time, ta-da.